What's up, guys? It's McNulty here, and it is Christmas time. Officially the 1st of December, so the snow is falling. We have the Santa's Challenge event, which has finally started out, and it's a little bit different this time. You can buy a booster, which gives your teammates some bonuses, or was it the winter gift? Sorry, that gives your teammates some bonuses. So loads and loads of new ways for you to spend and waste all of your money before you bought your Christmas presents. So yeah, that is that. And at the moment, obviously, we've got a couple of other events, summons going on, but I do just want to focus on these new Christmas heroes because we have got three brand new 5-star heroes in the portal. We've also got a 4-star hero and a 3-star hero as well. So it is great to see a couple of 3 and 4-star heroes coming into the portal for this Christmas one as well. Obviously, we've got some of the old favorites. Mr. Pengy still holding strong. I'm a bit disappointed we didn't see a costume for Pengy this year. Obviously, Mother North's got hers, Santa's got his, and Krampus has even got his as well. So maybe they just thought Pengy was too overpowered as he is. So that's why he hasn't got a costume. So just to start off, we're going to focus on the 5-star heroes. So starting with this one, Augustus. Augustus is a nature hero, druid class. So it means that he gets the little thorn minions. And he's like a mini Gandalf, I think, riding on his frog. He's just smoking his pipe. Looks like he's having a whale of a time. And yeah, there's tulips in his headband as well. Yeah, he looks pretty cool, this guy. So in terms of his stats, we're looking at 778 attack, 832 defense, and 1472 health. So quite balanced. This little icon in the top left-hand corner as well, I didn't realize this until recently it's been added, but if you do click it, it'll show you what kind of stats these heroes will get up to with full emblems and limit breaks. I'm not sure how they calculate the emblem path that you take with the heroes, but if you see, I'll just tap it now. So the power is going to go up to 991. And those stats, I mean, those are the sort of stats that you can expect from this guy if you limit break him and put full emblems on. So that is just quite a handy tool for you to see, but we're just going to work with the base stats for these heroes, as that's going to be the easiest way to compare them. So his special skill is at slow speed, and it's called Wisdom of the Gnomes. And he cleanses status ailments from all allies. Nice to see the cleanse first. He then boosts the health of all allies by 690. So that's a big boost to the health. And the boosted health can exceed max HP. He boosts health by an additional 30 per each nature shield on the board, up to 930 boosted health. So that could be a massive boost. So he can add an extra 300 odd boosted health on, depending on the amount of nature shields. He then summons an elf minion for each ally with 7% HP and 10% attack inherited from the caster, and all allies get plus 34 defense and a further 6% increase per nature shield on the board for 5 turns, up to 82% increased defense. So the theme across all of these new heroes for the Christmas family is that they do work according to the tiles on the board. And with this guy, I think that he's got 2 active effects for those. So the boosted health can increase and the defense can increase as well. So he is going to be situational. I think that he is a great hero and his special is fantastic, but he is running at slow speed. But that health boost is big enough for that to not be an issue, really. I mean, if he was to go off and he's increased the defense even by 60 or 70% for everyone for 5 turns, he's going to make it extremely difficult for you to take out the rest of the team. So it can be cleansed, the defense increase, which is, I guess, the only sort of positive for that. But yeah, an overall quite a good hero. I'm interested to see how he performs. Obviously, he's going to be great for rush wars and things like that, or rush tournaments. But yeah, a good hero, and I like the way he looks. So he looks super stoned, though, I won't lie. So moving on to the next hero we've got is Peppermint. Now, Peppermint really looks like he's seen better days. Peppermint is of the sorcerer class, so he has a chance to delay. There we go. And he is of the same family, so the winter family bonus, as we all know, it's additional health for minions or additional attack for minions, depending on whether you've got 2 or more heroes from this family. On his stats, he's got 809 attack, 821 defense, and 1417 health, so pretty balanced stats. I'll just click the top left hand corner so you can see what he looks like with limit breaks. I mean, obviously that is just massive, but again, that's once you spend all the materials to just max out all of the stats on this character. So his special is at average speed, and it's called Putrid Perfume. Great name. So he deals 250% damage to all enemies. Nice. At average speed, summons an elf minion for each ally with a 7% HP and 10% attack. All enemies receive 272 poison damage and an increase of 16 damage per turn. Per each dark shield on the board over 4 turns, up to 400 damage. Great hero. He's going to be dealing damage to all enemies, plus he's going to be leaving them with some damage over time, or some poison damage that's going to be kicking in, and it's going to increase depending on the amount of dark shields on the board when he casts his special. I was just going to see if the poison damage actually changes there. So yeah, so you can see here, if we look at this one, it says 272 poison damage and an increase of 16 damage per each dark shield, up to 400 damage. But when you look at limit breaking a character and adding on emblems, it does increase the amount of damage, and you can see that here quite easily. So this goes up to 312 for the initial poison damage, and per the dark shields it can go up to 472 damage. So that's very important to note right there. I'm just going to take a quick break and I'll be right back. Right, so that is Peppermint. So we're going to move on to the next hero in the new Christmas heroes, and I think we're going to stick with the 5 stars for now. So we're going to go on to this one, Tinsel. Now, Tinsel is my favorite. I'll just say it straight out. We're going to get to her special in a second, but she is just an absolute beast. So I'm looking forward to this one being released. So Tinsel is basically, she's a blue ice hero. She's of the wizard class. She's got the same family bonus, but in terms of her stats, we've got 838 attack, so already a really high attack stat, 793 defense, and 1400 health. Again, if I just click the left hand corner, you can see the attack stat can go up above 1000. So if she's dealing any damage, we know it's going to be pretty hardcore. Now, her special skill is Malevolent Toys, and it's at fast speed. And at fast speed, she's dealing 340% damage to the target and nearby enemies. So she's going to hit pretty hard to 3 heroes, which we love. She summons the elf minion with a 7% HP and 10% attack, and the target and nearby enemies get minus 14 defense and a further 5% decrease per each ice shield on the board for 4 turns, up to minus 54 defense. So She is hitting at fast speed for 340% damage. She's summoning the minion. The minion we know is a kind of a minor thing, which they all do. But she's giving a defense down for 4 turns, which can be up to minus 54 defense for 4 turns at fast speed. So she is going to really do some massive damage, and she could easily fire off again within those 4 turns. So I do love that. But then there's more. The target and nearby enemies also get minus 10 accuracy, 10% accuracy, sorry, and a further minus 5% decrease per each ice shield on the board for 4 turns, up to minus 50% accuracy. So not only is she hitting super hard at fast speed, not only is she reducing the defense of all of those 3 enemies that she hits, but she's also giving them reduced accuracy. So this hero is going to be one to be reckoned with. I think that for me, she would probably be my one that I would want to pull for out of this portal. I'm not going to do all pulls in this video. This is just to break down the heroes for now, but I will definitely be doing some in the future, and I'm looking forward to hopefully fingers massively crossed, getting my hand on this chick here. So that is the last of the 5 stars. So real quick, we've got the 4-star hero Holly. Holly is of the cleric class. She is a healer. So her stats, we've got 622 attack, 716 defense, and 1298 health. So relatively balanced. With limit breaks and emblems, they're going to go up to decent amounts. She recovers 20% health for all allies, and an additional 3% per each holy shield, up to 44% health in total. Summons an elf minion for each ally, and all allies get plus 14 attack and a further increase per holy shield, up to 54% attack. So really, you know what, this one is a little bit lackluster because she's at slow speed. I think they could have gotten away with putting her at average speed, because she's not doing anything that outrageous. And I mean, if she was at average speed, then the heal and the attack boost would be worth it. I just think that at slow speed she might shine in the rush formats at the 4-star level, but not too much anywhere else. So correct me if you think I'm wrong, but I'm not too much of a fan of Holly. And moving on to the 3-star, we've got Buster, who looks like he's been busted up. So poor Buster. He is of the barbarian class, again not my favorite class, but he's also at slow speed, and at slow he's dealing 275 damage to the target and nearby. He summons the elf minion for the caster and nearby, and all damage the target and nearby receive is increased by 24% and a further 2% increase per fire shield on the board for 4 turns, up to plus 40% received damage. Alright, okay. So this bit is quite interesting, because he's gonna hit, and then the after effect of his hit is that all damage that the enemies that he's hit receive is then increased by a minimum of 24% for the next 4 turns. So I do like this special, and Buster, I think he could be an absolute beast. There are some other heroes in the 3-star which are slow. You've got Wakas from the season 5 family, and you've got Red Guy Sudri from season 3 that are real top contenders in the rush format. But I do think that Buster could be another option, and I'd be quite interested to see how that additional damage impacts the board. So yeah, I do like this hero. I think it's going to be an interesting mechanic, and not one that we've seen before at the 3-star level. So very good lot of heroes in this bunch. And in summary, I think we've got some amazing heroes here. Obviously I've you know, sort of spilled the beans on this one. Tinsel's my favorite. But there are some other really cool heroes in here. So I think either Peppermint Augustus will also be absolutely great heroes to get your hands on. So good luck with all of your summons. Don't spend all of your money before Christmas, but you know, if you do manage to get your hands on some of these new heroes, then congratulations. I wish you all the best in your summons. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again in the next video.